welcome back to another, probably will be a long video. So.
Another good video.
Alright, so we still got to review, review from last week, from our picks from last week, and picks today, and from picks this week, and
Yep, our last week college picks, and then we'll go over this week's picks. So what did we do last week?
Alright, last week, so I don't want this to be very long, so I'm not gonna.
Okay, we can just go over our overalls from last week.
Overall, I am winning. I'm 83-60.
Nice, nice.
Then Mr. Justin is second, 77-64.
All right.
Lido is in third, 9-5.
All right. There we go.
And Mommy's in last, 61-64.
61-64. She's getting there. All right, so what do we got for this week? What we got at 2 p.m.?
Oh, at 12 p.m.
Oh, 12 p.m. Oops.
We don't have a lot of 12s. Very good. We also don't have a whole bunch of games.
So good. There we go.
Starting off, we
means
got...
I can't lose that many.
I went 10-5 in both college and NFL last week.
That's pretty good.
So starting off at 12 p.m., we got the 6-2. We got the Dogs or the Missouri Tigers.
You know who I'm going with on this one. It's going to be the Tigers all the way.
Missouri has a great attitude when it comes to football. They got a great attitude. They have a good offense, very good offense. Georgia, I have a feeling Georgia's my third favorite team, so I'm gonna pick them anyway. But Georgia, they have defense. It's one of the best in the SEC. They can stop Missouri. So I'm gonna choose the Dogs on this one. And you chose
Missouri.
Missouri.
And your mom chose the Dogs.
The Dogs. Alright, starting off. Alright, again at 12 p.m. we got the 9-0. We got the blank one team in the league. We got Alabama.
Alabama!
And we got Arkansas.
Gotta go
Both
with
of you two
Alabama.
Team. That's two of your favorite teams first two games.
I know. And unfortunately, I don't think Arkansas is going to pull it out against Alabama this week, unfortunately. So, going to go with Alabama, try to get that winning record.
I think it might be Alabama across the board. So, alright, so it's going to be Alabama across the board. Alright, next up at 12 p.m. we got is Utah or Colorado. This game for them it's going to be at like 9 a.m.
Colorado.
I don't know what you're going to choose.
Yep, Colorado.
And I'm a choose Colorado.
And your mama chose Colorado.
Great team this year, Colorado. First 4 games of the season, they're undefeated. Alright, next up at 12 p.m. This will be a good one. We got to go to the Big Ten, I think. And it will be Michigan State or Penn State.
Ooh, I'm going to go with Michigan State.
I'm going to go with Penn State. Penn State, they started 0-5 this season. They've won their last 2. They're 2-5. They're starting to get back to what they normally are, normal Nittany Lions. So, and Michigan State, they don't have a great offense, or they have a great offense. They still have the great defense. So I think Penn State's rushing offense is gonna run all over Michigan State's defense. So I got Penn State on this one.
All right.
You got Michigan State?
Michigan State.
All right. Next up, this is actually going to be our last 12 p.m. game. Can't believe we only have 5.
It's crazy today. Getting close to the end of the season.
A lot of games got canceled and postponed today. The most out of every week. So we got is Wake Forest or Louisville.
I'm going to go with Wake Forest.
All right. We have to go back to the last game now for Mommy's pick. Do you want Michigan? Oh, accidentally.
Michigan or Penn State?
Michigan. Yeah. I accidentally wrote Michigan State on there, so.
Yeah.
You want Michigan
Yep.
State? Alrighty, next up is Wake Forest or Louisville.
Wake Forest for me.
Oh.
Mom's
Alright,
got
well,
Wake Forest also.
this is going to be across the board again, and we got is Wake Forest. Boom, Wake Forest across the board.
Whoa. There you go.
Alright, we're going to skip that game because that's the game of the week. We're going to save that one for last. That is the special rivalry game. So
Special rivalry.
we're going to go to what should have been the other game of the week. We got is ranked 17-73 North Carolina, ranked 10-8-1 Miami, Florida.
I am going to go with North Carolina for the upset.
Same here because I don't like Miami.
There we go.
And what are you going to choose?
North Carolina.
Alright, so it's going to be North Carolina across the board. And next, oops, I didn't mean that, sorry. I keep messing up,
That's right, North Carolina across the board.
No, but I put on the wrong game on accident.
Oh, it's okay.
That always happens.
It happens. Mistakes, it's part of life.
Alright, okay. I keep messing
Crisis averted.
Next up, we got is Duke and Florida State. This is the first game in several weeks that Florida State actually have a chance of winning.
I'm going to go with FSU.
Almost, yep. I think it's probably gonna be Florida State across the board.
Definitely across the board.
Yep. All right. So next up, we got is at 4 p.m. again. We got is California and Washington State.
Well, I don't know which to pick on this one, so since I have more friends in California, we're going with California.
So that means technically you're choosing the upset.
Technically, I guess I'm choosing the upset.
California for sure. You can just say the team logo is Cali, so just say
Cali.
I don't know a lot about California. I don't know a lot about the Pac-12, but I do know a little bit about Washington State. Jaguars' old quarterback Gardner Minshew actually came from Washington State too. So I know a little bit about the I think it's the Cougars. I think it's its name. And so I'm gonna choose Washington State because I know them more than California. All right. And you chose California?
California.
All right. Next up, we got 6 p.m. We got an interesting matchup. It looks like it's being the Sun Belt. We got Appalachian State of Georgia Sutherland.
I'm going to go with Appalachia State.
It is 12 p.m. All right. So you're gonna go with App. It looks like it might. I think. I'm gonna choose App State because I know them a lot more. And they're the better team. Alright. Appalachian, Georgia Southern, what's it?
Yep, App State.
Is that App State?
Across the board.
App State across the board. Oh, we forgot to do the picks. Wider. App State or Georgia Southern?
Oh, they don't know.
Uh-huh.
She'd probably pick App State, though, to go with us. She seems to be on our side all the time.
Alright, at 7 p.m. Next
Hello,
up.
everyone.
Next up, we got is LSU or Florida.
I'm gonna go with.
That's the Gators, by the way. So.
I'm gonna go with the Gators on this one.
For the win.
Going with the winning record.
Bad word in this house.
I know.
But they want the winning record. Winning record.
I don't care about no winning record when it comes to that LSU. I can't. I can't pick them.
Alright, next up we stay in the SEC because we got Auburn or Mississippi State.
I think I'm gonna go with Auburn.
I agree. I'm going with Auburn. Mississippi State's
Across the
the
board.
team, so it'll be Auburn across the board. Alright, next up we got rivalry in the same state at 8 p.m. We got is Virginia and Virginia Tech.
I'm gonna go with Virginia on this one.
Me too.
They're both in the ACC. Sadly, Florida State couldn't play against Virginia. I think it was last week, no, 2 weeks ago. Virginia, they started off as a bad season, started to get a little good now. But I'm going to say the upset. I think Virginia Tech's a better team, so I'm going with VT.
VT. Virginia for me. Just a V.
You're going to choose Virginia or Virginia Tech?
Virginia.
Okay, Virginia. Alright, next up we got is at 10 p.m. tonight.
I'm going to go with
Stanford or Oregon State?
Stanford. Who'd you go with?
Stanford.
Is it across the board?
Across the board.
Across the board.
Alright, next up is the game of the week. One of the most special rivalries in all of college football. One of the most special games. One of the oldest rivalries we got is Navy versus Army.
And you know who we're picking.
Yeah.
Army all the way.
All the way. Across the board.
Alright, that is all of our game picks. And before we go, we want to give a special shout out to Landon.
Hi, Landon.
He is having surgery right now, I think he was having surgery.
Hopefully it went well.
Hopefully it went well.
And if he hasn't, hopefully it goes well.
Hopefully, and yes, and if it...
And we're thinking of you.
All
All right, everyone. Have a great weekend.